Hi, I'm Geoff Epsetin and I'm running for Mayor of Framingham. I was motivated to run by the steady decline of our city on Charlie Sisitsky's watch. Poor planning and financial management have seriously impacted almost every area of city government. Our schools have been weakened. Student performance declined significantly in each of the past 4 years. 200 experienced teachers and 8 principals quit in the last 2 years. School buses were chronically late for 3 years, all directly caused by the mayor cutting $18 million from the schools. Our vital infrastructure has been weakened. $200 million in deferred maintenance in the water and sewer system has led to multiple problems, including a major sewage overflow, and that system remains a ticking time bomb. Our roads and buildings deteriorate every year, with another $200 million backlog in deferred maintenance, and costs rise every year. Charlie's plan to solve our infrastructure problems by hiking water and sewer rates is completely unsound, with giant rate hikes needed every 2 years. Our city effort to mitigate the effects of climate change has stalled. No new solar projects have been started in 4 years, and $2 to $3 million in annual utility savings from new solar projects have been passed up by the mayor. Even senior services were cut in the last budget. The much vaunted community centre project is stalled and out of money after spending $15 million in precious federal funds, an 18-month failed planning effort, and no community buy-in. To add to all of this, neighbourhoods have been threatened by projects which promise high profits to real estate developers who have no connection to our community and who destroy natural woodlands with impunity and seem to specialise in developments which are both architecturally unappealing and out of scale with their locales. This is a grim but realistic story of what has unfolded in the last 4 years. Yet the mayor refuses to recognise the challenges confronting our community. Everything's going great, says Charlie. I believe we can solve all these problems in a really sound way, but it will take a complete change in approach and attitude to how city government should run. I want to bring new ideas, new energy, and a new direction to Framingham government. I've lived in Framingham since 2014 and am very familiar with the issues at hand. I served on the school committee here for 4 years as chair of the Finance and Operations Subcommittee. I was a key player in totally reforming school-side budget planning and execution for a $130 million budget. I led the successful effort to hire Lincoln Lynch as Executive Director for Finance and Operations, and my collaboration with him and Superintendent Tremblay in bringing best practices to school system finances is something I plan to replicate on the city side, where planning and financial management has never come even close to being aligned with best practices. I have 40 years of broad professional private sector experience and 10 years of elected city service to add to that. I am a physicist, engineer, entrepreneur, and have started and run 3 companies, one in high-tech consulting, one in rental real estate, and now run the media company Observer Communications. I have the know-how to set a new course for Framingham. If elected, I promise to make the following 7 major improvements. 1, bring our schools back to excellence by returning the $18 million Charlie removed from the schools to bring pre-K to all 4-year-olds, boost classroom aid pay, and make sure school buses never run late again. 2, solve the infrastructure problem by extending the payoff date for the city pension liability from 2030 to 2040, freeing up $10 million a year to fund the work. No retirees will be affected by this change and will be doing just what Brookline did in a similar situation. 3, we want to roll out 10 new solar installations each year to get the full utility savings benefit before the federal incentives sunset at the end of 2027. 4, make senior services a department reporting directly to the mayor and conduct a comprehensive review aimed at improving services. 5, bring development in the city back under control so that neighborhoods are listened to, finished projects are ones we can be proud of, and align with a sound plan for development across the city. Especially the current domination of city development decision-making by developers and other parties who don't live in Framingham will cease. 6, carry out a rapid review of the community centre project with full community input and considerations of possible use for both pre-K programs and expansion of senior services. 7, bring truth, transparency, and best practices to city government. That's what matters to me a great deal. I'm working hard to make Framingham a city where constant improvement drives every decision. Please vote for me on November the 4th. Thank you.